What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Bob's Garage. So the question came up again, is this worth it? All this work, all these problems, all this trouble that I'm having, is it worth it for just an old car? And my answer to that is yes. And you got to ask yourself why? Why do all this work, have all this hassle? Well, my question is why not? So what does a modern muscle car or I guess a fast car these days cost? Anywhere from typically fast cars cost around $30,000 to $40,000. So I'm talking, a new SS Camaro, a new WRX, STI is even more. What are some other fast cars that are out there these days? Like Lexus makes fast cars, all those new cars or whatever. So what's the point of all this? Well, the point is to be able to have a comparably fast car, quick car, for a fraction of the price. And it's like anything else, you can either spend the money or put in the time and do it yourself and save a lot of money. So that's the route I'm going. So this car was basically a muscle car in its day and age. Yeah, like I guess you could say like a stage 2 is only running maybe mid-13s, but to be honest, that's pretty much on par with like a GTO, like an LS2 GTO, a G8, or a Camaro, or anything like that. Those cars can be modded and made way faster and this and that, of course. Yeah, but how much money is that going to cost? Like typically those cars you're not going to daily drive. You guys got to remember, I live in Chicago. So we get blizzards every damn winter. So this is my daily driver. So last year we had 18 inches of snow with drifts that were even deeper, and this car had no problem getting through it. You're not going to be able to do that with a rear-wheel drive Camaro or GTO or whatever. Believe me, I really wanted to get a GTO, but even a 2006 in this area that's low miles and clean, they're still fetching $20,000 for a GTO. And so it is what it is, but to answer all the questions that I keep getting about is it worth it and all that, yeah, it's worth it. Of course it's worth it. It gets frustrating at times, especially when you do a repair, put everything back together, and then you still have a slow drip or slow leak or something. It's like, what the hell? But you know what? We're figuring it out as we go along here, and it's really rewarding working on your own car, and I kind of get a kick out of it too now after working on my Audi. When I look in other engine bays and stuff where people are like, oh, I can't reach that bolt or I can't do that, it's like, man, you have so much room under your hood. Come help me work on my car, where you pretty much almost have to pull the engine to get to anything because it's so tight. But you know what? That's the nature of the beast, and we wanted twin turbos and all-wheel drive, didn't we now? So, so that if you have any questions, please comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll answer them. And if you need any help with your B5, hit me up, and we'll help each other figure this out. So stick in there. I know it gets very frustrating at times, especially if you're doing all the work by yourself or without an extra pair of hands, or if you've never done it before. But once you basically tackle and tame this beast, it's not too bad. It's pretty straightforward after you've torn it apart a couple times. And these turbo cars are kind of fickle beasts, but once you kind of get to know and understand how they work and all the symptoms and problems and all that, it's just like any other car. So these cars do require a lot more maintenance than a normal car where you can just drive it into the ground or whatever. But other than that, it's just fun. It's just learning. We're investing in ourselves at this time. So so learn something new, teach yourself something new every day, and you'll always be happy. So stay tuned, guys. I'm out.